Hello and welcome to ANNAlyzation. I'm your host, Anna. This segment is brought to you as always by Hayoka Divination, your station for inspiration, motivation, and education, and much more. Today we're going to focus on the elements and some very interesting ideas I've made note of upon reflection on the four elements: earth, air, fire, water, which I do quite often. No surprise there. Well, let's get started. So I'll start with making my little diagram here. It's a cross, so I'll make note of that. Might as well just add the cross is, for all intents and purposes here, the y-axis and the x-axis. For any of you mathematicians, I'm just kidding. This is basic high school, or I don't know, whatever. I'll keep it simple. So this is your y-axis. Most people will know what that is. And your x-axis, real basic. So that's going to break down to, and there'll be a separate segment on this, I want to go more in depth on it, our basic two coding elements, like the 0 and the 1, the x and the y, the yin and the yang. And that's one that's going to have its own, deserves its very own segment, of course, one in the least. So back to the cross being my chart here. I'll just erase the elements for right now. I mean, not the elements. X and Y. Whew, I'm pretty new at this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll just take all of them. Gosh darn, I love magnets, by the way. Magnets are going to be a big topic here on ANNAlyzation. By the way, just want to shout out to Cammie, girlfriend, helping me out. She is my co-pilot here on the Hayoka Divination Station for inspiration, motivation, and education. Whew, well, that's coming along rather annoyingly. Okay. Oh, I digress. Need a navigation system for my brain. Google Maps did a great job on the planet. Now it's time for the microcosm. What you gonna do, Google? What you gonna do? I believe in you, Google. I believe in you. Oh, I just digress more. Okay, well, this is important. Everything matters, right? There's no accidents. That's what I believe. You got your X and you got your Y. And we're just going to leave them up there, obviously, because there's no eraser on this. And I'm not going to go out of my way to look for it because I took it as a sign that, there's no reason to be a crazy OCD perfectionist on this. Just go with the flow, baby. Flow, that's water, okay? Speaking of which, our four elements. What I was going to say is I've got the earth, air, fire, water colors here. That's why I picked these up. Fire is red. Earth is this greenish one. Air is the bluish one. Fire, water, earth, air. Oh, yeah, so water and air is the purple one because it's like telepathy, etc., etc. Wow. Okay. Now we're going to write them down. Earth, air, fire, water. Very simple. Just four basic words, Anna. Okay. Earth. I'm trying to see if there's any specific. Earth, air. Okay. Oh. We are, again, my brain is a little bit slow. Didn't do a brain smart start. Next time we got to do that. I'm referencing conscious discipline. You can look that up. Becky Bailey, conscious discipline, brain smart start. Usually sing a song, play guitar, something like that before doing anything that requires focus, which for me is life in general. And the struggle is real. ADHD is no joke. Well, especially not when it's mixed with a bunch of shit. And again, that's just the Western perspective. Oh, I just saw 444 when I said that. And so I believe in angel numbers. And so anyway, I'll take that as a personal sign to move forward. I'm going to use the colors. Earth. That was the whole thing. of introducing the handy assistants I have here with my pens. I feel like Belle, and my car is my castle, and then I've got like these animated appliances and pens, and the car itself is animated. All right, man, you would think. Fire. Okay, this makes sense. I'll show you. Well, of course I'll show you. There's a whiteboard involved here. Air and water. Perfect. It's literally just fell in the cracks. You cannot make this up. And I'm opening them with one hand, which is hard because I still want to keep taping and make this look semi-professional. Right on. Okay. Water. And finally we have... Oh, of course, my last one is going to be mine. Air. I'm an air sign. Cammy, you're doing a horrible job. Just kidding. It's not you. It's me. We're actually working together. See that? And a lot of this is going to be about synergy and balance, working together. Balance is one of the three keys that I'm going to introduce. So we're going to talk about the three keys: balance, presence, and gratitude. Again, that's a separate segment, but they are all connected on some level. So let me get back with my black pen here. And that is important because I guess it fell through the cracks, just like everything else in my life. Just kidding. Oh, goodness. Somebody did not like that. All right, well, we'll go with it. So we have the four elements: earth, air, fire, and water. And there's a coding of sorts, okay? And everything in nature is a code, including ourselves, our bodies, and I'm not sure about spirit, what that's all about, but I guess I'm going a little too deep. So we have this. Cammy, here, take a break. Let's see how this works out here. Got it. Woo! Nice little shade there. Ooh, this is interesting. Ha, look at that. I don't know if you notice what I'm noticing, but the shade going through. Okay, anyway. So these are, this is the English words we're using here, but it's interesting nevertheless. So you got the A and the A here. Okay. So let me indicate that A and A. Okay. We've got an I in the fire and the air. I. Just trying to indicate them somehow. Whiteboard mastery is... I'm still a novice at the whiteboard. So now... all four of the elements have the R. Okay? So I'll just go like this to box it in. To bring attention to that. So all four of the R. So see, there's a lot of different dynamics going on here. And the colors are good because you can show it's like I'm not even color coding at this point. I'm just trying to bring the attention to it. So all four elements share the R. Now, let me get the red. The E we find in the water. The E in the water. So interesting. It's like shady, scandalous ass club owner spiking his water with ecstasy pills back in the day. All right, I'm talking about drugs here on this channel. It's probably not. Ha ha ha, I don't care. Anybody censor me? Anybody even attempts to? That's a different segment also. Ha, it's called anger management. Anyway, try back to this. So E is found in fire and water here, and earth. So I'm going to circle that E with this red right here. Finally, I think we might have done all of them. So A, air, and water. Oh, and earth. Holy moly. Oh, right. See, it's so confusing because it's so intense. This is why I really need to explain it as best as possible. A is in earth, air, and water. So here's the three of that. E is in earth, water, and fire. That's going to be my band name, Earth, Water, and Fire. Just kidding. E earth, water, and fire. Gotta write this down more specifically. So those three. Then we've got the I is only in the air and the fire. Oh, wow. There's a lot of things here. I think that pretty much got all of them because we got the base, which is the R, is in all of them. So we got the base. Okay, so it's a pyramid is where I'm going to go with this. Yes, I said pyramid. And yes, I am crazy, but that's a total separate issue. All right. It really is trippy. So the pyramid base is the 4. The A is the one wall. The E is the other one. Like that. And they correlap here, correspond and overlap. They correlap. Oh, great. I'm already starting my own language. I love it. So I and I connect there. And then we got the E and the A. Well, also I think I've got them wrong. Anyway, so it forms a pyramid, and then the I's are the top. So they would probably be, so I wrote one of these in the wrong, or not the first one that I wrote in the first place. But anyway, this is a good preliminary here. And I'll probably make a part 2 on this. But the point is that there's these connections in these elements. We're going to look further into them. A lot more into elements. So, there's one last thing that I really want to say. Spirit. Okay? There's something with spirit it's got the 2 eyes, okay? And then it goes infinite intelligence. Yeah, I've got a lot of these downloads. All right, well, that'll do it for now. 13 minutes sounds good. So I'll keep my about the same. So that's like 15 minutes or less. Thank you for joining me on ANNAlyzation. Brought to you, as always, by High Yoga Divination, your station for motivation, inspiration, and education. Have a beautiful day. Amen. Blessings.